Happy Monday. It's another week. We made it through another week of quarantine, stay at home, all that stuff. I wish I could say it's getting easier. I think maybe working at home is getting easier, but man, I can't wait till it's over, honestly. And what'll be nice is I really truly feel in my heart that it's going to be over by summertime, and at least the weather will be nice and we can enjoy that, because we've been having a lot of rain, and this last week was pretty nice, but we had rain here and there, and so it's nice to see the sun. But at least it'll be nice that when we get out of here, it's not like it's going to be wintertime and it's going to be snowing and we don't want to be out. So there's some little bit of positivity to think about, is that at least it's going to be summertime when we can be out and about. I'm having some coffee. This is the French vanilla from Bones, which I have to make this a little bit stronger than other Bones coffee to make that vanilla flavor punch, but I forgot how much I like this one. It's super good. Like I said, just make it a little bit stronger. But I'm having that. Today I'm going to give you a little update on how my week went last week. Did I meet all my goals? Tell you my goals for this week. Give you my weigh-in results. I ordered some stuff from ChocZero, so I got that order in, and then I'll just show you what I eat today. So let's get started before I have to log into work. I have like 8 minutes. There we go. So last week's goals were I cannot remember how many days I said I was going to work out. 3 or 4 days. I did 3 days. I want to say it was 4 days that I said I was going to work out, but I did work 3 days. Tracking, I did really good when tracking every day, with the exception of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. However, let's just say this, I did stay on track every day except for Friday's planned kind of cheat meal, where I just allow myself to have whatever I want on the latter day of Friday. I did good leading up until, the end of the day, and that's just how I do it. Either Friday or Saturday, I pick one day, and that seems to be keeping me on track ever since this will be the start of my 3rd week of just changing my mindset, trying to, be more positive about this, trying to just, like I said, get back on track. And this is what's really helped me, is allowing myself. It gives me something to look forward to. This week it really wasn't anything special. It's I think maybe less and less I'll get to the point where I don't even need it, but right now I'm just kind of rewarding myself and allowing myself to do it. And it worked out really well. And then I just didn't track Saturday and Sunday, but I did really good. I stayed on plan. I was so proud of myself this weekend. I mean, you guys have to tell yourself that. It's okay to be a little bit selfish and say you're proud of yourself. So make sure you do that. And that's what I am. I'm super, super proud of myself. Here's a little side note. It's kind of funny. Is my husband, as he's always been, in very good shape. Just his jobs that he's had has always been very physical. But just as he's gotten older and with his health problems, he feels like he's put on a ton of weight, which he probably has, but you know how men are, like they carry it like really well. Like you would never know by looking at him. So he's just not feeling very good. And he is one, I think I've told you guys this before, where he would drink 6 to 7 sodas a day. I'm not even kidding. Like it was either Cokes or Mountain Dew. Literally, I'm not even exaggerating at all. Plus, on top of that, he would drink 2 or 3 Gatorades a day, especially in the summertime when it's super hot. He's always been so against diet soda, and even thinking about what he was eating. Now, excuse me. He's not going to be doing keto. However, he wanted to start tracking his food. And so since I know Carb Manager so well, and since it would be easier for me to show him how to use it, he wanted to start tracking his food. So I downloaded Carb Manager on his phone for him. And I just set him up to be you can go into the settings of Carb Manager, and it doesn't have to be keto. There's a ton of different diets on there, not really diets, but just different way you want to set your macros. So he's just on the balance, 40, 40, 30, maybe the zone, something like that. Just so it's really just to him to be aware of what he's eating. And in 3 days, he managed to switch himself completely off of regular sodas onto diet sodas. Now, he's tried to do this before and it didn't work, but this time he is so determined. I'm so proud of him. And now he's only drinking maybe 2 to 3 diet sodas a day, which, like I said, going from 6 or 7 full sugar regular sodas down to 2 or 3 diet sodas is amazing. And he's just not craving it as much anymore. And by him seeing what he's eating, it's really making him think about his choices he's eating. I don't think he would ever do keto just because he's not, I mean, maybe eventually he could, since now he is totally kind of weaning himself off of the sugar. That was always the issue before. So but he can't eat chicken, and so he would have to be all beef things, which, I mean, I don't know. He may eventually could go that way. I don't know. I may think about that when I make next week's meal plan, and maybe make quite a few beef things and then just keep my chicken stuff to lunchtime. So I may do that, since now, like I said, he's off of the sugar and all that. But he's very sensitive to artificial sweeteners. So like a lot of the desserts and keto like snack things, he does not like. So anyway, we'll see what happens. But I'm very proud of him for doing that. So he was tracking all weekend, but I just didn't want to do it. As long as I stay on track, I'm okay, but I do like to track all through the week. And so that is another one of my goals this week, is definitely to track every single day this week. Again, I will have a planned meal on Friday, and then working out, I want to do 3 to 4 days a week. This week, just a little TMI, but I am supposed to start my cycle today, which the way I feel today, I have all the feels, so it probably will happen. I'm so glad that I'm back on track with that too, because it's such a bad feeling, the things that I was going through before all this virus stuff hit, and then I was supposed to go to the doctor, my appointment was canceled and all of that, but now I feel okay about it because now I'm back. Like my body's completely back on schedule and everything according to my calendar. Like I said, today my thing came up and said, oh, today's the day, yay, you know. But anyway, and I'm feeling it today. So it may not be as good of a week this week. The working out may be a little bit easier of a workout. I may just do some of the more lower intensity workouts, maybe some shorter ones, just depending on how my body's feeling, you know. Weigh-in. So, you guys, I am so happy about this week's weigh-in. So I weighed in on Sunday. Normally Fridays are my weigh-in days, but since I'm doing these videos on Mondays, I just changed it to Sundays. It's just going to be whatever day I happen to do it. I lost 3.6 pounds this week. 3.6 pounds. Honestly, like, I feel like the difference has been my positivity and my mindset and the tracking, and it's because I really haven't done anything different as far as the eating, because that's one of the things that you know, I felt like I was doing okay, I was eating okay, but I think just the stress, I mean, but there were a lot more cheat days. It would be like every other day I was staying on track. So actually no, I guess I can't really say that the eating was okay, but I feel like part of it though is just I'm trying not to let myself be so stressed out or anything, and so I really feel like that's a huge part of it. So I'm just going to continue on. I'm going to also try to make sure I'm posting every day, positivity stuff that I can read and you guys can read. So my goals are basically the same this week. I'm just going to keep on keeping on. And like I said, 3.6 pounds, I am ecstatic about that. That means I've lost it was 3.4 pounds, and then so a total of 4.6 since I restarted. This is my 3rd week, so in 2 weeks I lost 4.6 pounds. So I am excited about that. Very happy, and yeah. So I'm gonna drink my coffee. Oh, let me show you what I got from ChocZero. There's a few new things here that I've never seen before. I think they're new products, but a couple things that are not new but I have not tried before are I have the maple pecan syrup and the maple vanilla syrup. I don't know what made me order. Like one day I was just sitting there and I was like, because I was almost out of syrup actually. The other syrup is almost out. So I think that was the main reason. Plus, I don't know, I was just, you know, all this buying while we're sitting here doing nothing type of thing. I ordered some, these are what I think are new, are the peanut butter cups. So these are the white chocolate ones, which I did open and tried, and they are really good. And these are, I don't know if I can read on the back. I'll have to show to you guys. Oh, it looks like, I think they're 1 net carb, because 5 total carbs, 4 fiber. So, and they had no sugar alcohols, which is nice for people. So 1 net carb for these, and they're just like a regular size peanut butter cup. And then I got the dark chocolate peanut butter cups. And these I've had before. I really like these. These are just the dark chocolate squares. I just keep these in the freezer. Really like them. And then the last thing I got, this is a seasonal item, but I couldn't get it during the season, and this is the peppermint, the keto bark peppermint. I've not tried this yet, so I will have to try this. But the peppermint barks are a little bit bigger than these squares, and they are really good. These are 2 net carbs for the square. And like I said, it's a pretty big square, and these ones are 1 net carb for these. Now there's a little ChocZero thing. I do have a discount code for ChocZero. I will leave it down in the section down there below, but I did buy all this stuff with my own money and everything. I really like their products. I don't buy their chips. I know a lot of people like their baking chips, but I like the Bake Believe ones, and they're a lot cheaper, so that's why I go for those ones. But these, I really love their syrups. Their syrups are really super good. So super quickly, I wanted to tell you guys about the Perfect Keto promotion that's going on right now. I always miss telling you guys about these things, but I've been wanting to order that nut butter because people they rave about it, and you guys know I love me some nut butter, like love it. And the only Perfect Keto product that I am not a fan of are the Perfect Keto bars, which I've only tried 2 different flavors. So I did talk about that. Can you hear my dog? My dog is over there. He's dreaming. Can you hear him? That's so cute. Anyway, I've only tried the 2, the salted caramel, which I do not like. That's the ones I was talking about in my keto foods I don't like video. But I had tried the chocolate chip, which are not bad. I have not tried any other ones. I've heard the birthday cake are really good, but I really wanted to try the nut butter, so I took advantage of this promotion that's going on. So I'm going to show you real quick, and I'll show you my order. Buy 2, get 1 free on the bars and the nut butters. So they're going to take the cheapest one for free, of course. So if you do 2 bars and a nut butter, the nut butter will be free. But you can order any of the stuff, and there's the code. I will put a link down below in the description box that if you use that link, you don't have to. No, don't worry about it. You don't have to, but it does give me a little bit of a kickback if you do. Here's my order. So I ordered the chocolate hazelnut, which I'm assuming will taste a lot like Nutella probably, the almond butter and jelly, which I've heard amazing things about, and a snickerdoodle. I am a sucker for anything snickerdoodle, y'all. I love snickerdoodle. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this order. So let me know if you guys have tried the nut butters, because everybody raves about them, and that is one thing I really wanted to try. So let me know if you guys have tried them. So I'm gonna put that link down below, so check that out. And I think I'm gonna go get some breakfast. I think I'm gonna make an omelet. I can take a break in about 15 minutes. So as soon as that break time is, I'm gonna go run and make an omelet super quickly, and I will show that to you. My omelet turned into a scramble. I'll show a close-up picture to you. I didn't want to put enough butter or something in my pan, so it would not omelet. And I had some avocado left over from yesterday. I've been putting avocado in my protein smoothies, and wow, so good. It makes it so creamy, but you don't get an avocado taste, and you're getting those healthy fats in there, so yay. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. It took me exactly the amount of time for my break to do this, and I'm also grabbed 1 more big cup of coffee because it's Monday. That's all we have to say. I'm doing another one of those like snack reviews, but it's not only gonna be snack. I'm gonna do just keto products in general. So I just tried this keto bark, the peppermint. The only thing I said about it, I mean, it's good. I love all the keto barks from ChocZero. This is not really pepperminty enough for me. I love peppermint and chocolate, so it's kind of a disappointment, but it tastes really good still. So I'm having this for snack. Managed to track one of these down one of my favorite rains, the orange dreamsicle. So I'm gonna have that. It's about 11 o'clock, so it's still like an hour till lunchtime, but I was getting a little bit hungry. Here's my lunch. I'll show you inside of it. I took like a little clip of the inside. This is the cheeseburger wrap. I have some pork rinds and some of the spicy palmetto dip. So I'm not very hungry tonight, so I'm just gonna have myself a yogurt with some of the Lolli's carrot cake cookie clusters and then some peanut butter on top. So that'll be my dinner tonight.